Hey, what's going on YouTube? What's going? I lost my Funhead account, as you can see. I'm down the $868. The mistake I made was buying at the top, right? Market opened and it was choppy. This was a clear sign that it's gonna be choppy. I was able to get this buy play for the rest for this account to make $300 up to this point, right? But the mistake I made was once price has made uh that swing high has gone up. I shouldn't have placed the a buy order here with the first pullback. I knew price was going to come back down, right? But this was just me trying to place in a trade because I wanted to wait. I couldn't be patient enough to wait for price to actually come to me, right? And I got faked out. So what I did was I now doubled my contract on the second trade. The first one was a stop order. Yeah, I got stopped out for this amount, and I placed a buy order. Yeah, which if I had not doubled my size, if I had a reasonable size, I would have it would have played out better, or I would have even gotten a break even, right? But I doubled the size, and before you know it, boom, I blew the whole account, which is my own fault for not being patient, man. The name of this game is to be patient. The name of the game is to be really, really patient, right? Looking for quality setups and making sure that I only trade within the first 30 minutes of market open. If you look at, 9 o'clock to the rest of the time, I'll just show you NQ. Yeah, just show you NQ. See it's chop, 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 chop. A lot of chop here. And this were the best quality plays here on the 2 minute chart. Meaning, hey, we close back, the EMAs were holding. This would have been the best buy to the previous market close. So the previous day high was my target. So why am I trying to long from here again? This was a very, very stupid mistake. Knowing well that price is going to come back down. And on the 2 minute, this would have been another perfect long opportunity. We're bouncing up the VWAP and we're going straight up, taking 10, 15 points. This is not the time to be greedy, right? Just go out here, take your 10 points, 10 or 15 points. I usually go for 10 to 15 points. Not be greedy because I'm usually going with heavy size. I'm using one or two contracts, right? And I call it a day. Moving forward, my goal is to just take one trade a day. Then that's it, right? Just I'm a momentum trader. I trade the bull flags and bear flags, and you might get caught up a little bit. You might get caught up on all this play. The best thing to do moving forward is really, really looking at the 2 minute chart because sometimes the 1 minute chart can be a fake out, and I get faked out a lot of the time on the 1 minute chart. Uh, but after once price starts to slow down, I noticed that see after 10 o'clock see it's chopping around, chopping around, chopping around, chopping around, and you don't really get the play that you want, right? The goal is to be patient, stick to the 2 minute chart, and making sure that you're taking up the best plays, right? The goal, my draw liquidity today was the previous day high, right? Just coming in, market open, it chopped around and it went to the previous day high, and this would have been the best setup to the previous day high. This is the bull flag here. The bull flag played out here. As soon as you see this 2 minute bearish candle close, I would have entered for it, but I didn't take the trade, and I ended up making this stupid mistake of buying the top after price has already hit my intended direction. Moving forward, I need to really learn patience and knowing when to strike hard, right? This was a very stupid play with one contract. I should have done 5 micros instead of 1 mini, right? And yeah, follow me. I'll be teaching more about momentum style plays. Very, very easy, knowing which fair value gaps is respected and just chasing momentum instead of complicated ICT stuff. And yeah, if you guys are into prop firms, I have a funding peeps account down below. You could register and sign up using my code Orderfield using my code there. Thank you so much. If you're interested in more of this trading content, I'll be streaming in live more on YouTube.